The internet lost its mind the second 50 Cent jumped online and went at Rick Ross again, firing off one of the craziest claims he's made in years. He flat out suggested Ross was broke and even hinted that his team was getting paid in food stamps. That post caught fire immediately, because when 50 decides to troll someone, he goes all in. No filter, no mercy, pure disrespect. This wasn't subtle shade at all. He put it out there loud enough for the entire culture to hear, turning social media into a war zone almost instantly. What really made it hit was the way 50 delivered it. No tiptoeing, no softening the message, no playing around. He attacked Ross's money, mocked his empire, and laughed at the image Ross has been selling for years. He made it seem like that whole boss persona was just for show, and fans went crazy as the comments flooded in non-stop.
What kind of rich nigga cut his own grass? Why you out there cutting your own grass? You're trying to save money, nigga? You don't want to pay for the lawn to get cut, huh?
Let me ask you
The
this.
AC broken in the motherfucker.
Let me ask you this.
The feud between 50 Cent and Rick Ross has been going strong for over a decade, and somehow every year they find a way to make it messier, funnier, and even more petty. 50 has always wielded humor like a weapon, while Ross usually counters with his own flexes. But this time, 50 struck a nerve by targeting the one thing Ross has never questioned: his money. Ross built his brand on pure luxury: big mansions, flashy cars, sprawling estates, private jets, a lifestyle that screams boss energy. So when 50 threw out that Ross was paying his team with food stamps, the internet exploded. It was the ultimate disrespect to someone who prides himself on being a heavyweight in the game. The timing made it even crazier. Ross has been all over interviews lately, hyping his businesses, showing off properties, and boasting about his empire of companies. But 50 thrives on knocking people off their pedestal, especially when their flex looks bigger than the reality behind it. With just one line, he flipped the conversation from Ross's success to his pockets, leaving everyone wondering how Ross would strike back. Because anyone who calls themselves the biggest boss isn't about to let an insult like that slide without retaliating.
Still write a verse, but his verse always has drug dealer references in him.
Yeah.
When he's admitted to being a correctional officer.
Okay.
In order to be a correctional officer, you have to not have any criminal history.
That's right.
Fans were already picking sides. Some were hyping 50's jokes, calling him the king of trolling and claiming no one in hip-hop executes petty warfare better. Others defended Ross, saying 50 was reaching and stirring drama just to stay at the center of chaos. But everyone agreed on one thing: the moment 50 dropped the food stamp line, the beef hit a whole new level. This wasn't just trolling, it was a public challenge. 50 was daring Ross to respond, to prove the boss persona, to clap back big enough to match the disrespect. And knowing this feud, it was just the opening move in another loud, heated chapter. As the drama escalated, fans dug into the history. This wasn't random, it was part of a decade-long saga of 50 targeting Ross whenever he gets the chance. Their rivalry is one of the most chaotic, entertaining, and petty in hip-hop. And this time, 50 went straight for the ego, hitting Ross where it hurts the most: his finances. 50 mocked Ross's wealth like he had a backstage pass to the bank, joking as if he saw Ross handing out food stamps instead of paychecks. And with his social media mastery, he made it hit. Fans weren't buying it, but the delivery was perfect. Confidence, sarcasm, and swagger that instantly became meme-worthy. People flooded the comments with fake payroll lists, cartoon edits, and skits showing employees asking Ross if they were getting regular or bonus stamps. The internet doesn't always need facts, just comedy, and 50 lit the perfect spark, making Ross's empire look like a discount store. But Ross isn't someone who takes punches quietly. He thrives on flaunting his money, showing off his estates, cars, jewelry, and animals. When 50 targeted that image, fans immediately expected a massive clapback. Yet, the internet kept roasting Ross no matter what. Every flex video was met with comments like, "Is that from the food stamp budget?" or "Let me see the receipt, boss." Chaos reigned, and 50 was loving every second. Their rivalry is unique because it's all drama without danger, pure trolling warfare. 50 goes for embarrassment, Ross for status. 50 attacks image, Ross attacks lifestyle. With their massive followings, every clash becomes a cultural event. Fans constantly point out that Ross has never fully bested 50 in public perception. 50 is too quick, fearless, and confident. He speaks like every insult is fact, even when trolling. That's why Ross always ends up defending. This latest stunt wasn't just a joke, it was a chess move, targeting Ross's pockets, his image, and his boss persona. Remove the money aura, and what's left? Exactly what 50 wanted: pressure, public scrutiny, and memes galore. Nobody checked Ross's bank account, it's all entertainment, but in hip-hop, perception is everything, and for 48 hours straight, Ross was the roasted one, while 50 played the villain perfectly. As the dust settled, it was clear, this beef isn't fading. 50 proved once again he's a top-tier troll, and Ross had a choice: escalate or pretend it didn't sting. Either way, the internet had already crowned 50 the winner of this round. The food stamp insult instantly became cultural currency, memes, clips, and jokes spreading across platforms. Ross tried to turn it into brand promotion, flexing cars, estates, and restaurants, but fans kept the pressure, mocking every attempt at showing wealth. This is exactly 50's specialty, creating narratives the internet runs with, whether true or not. The clash of personalities, 50 thriving on chaos, Ross on luxury, keeps this feud alive. Fans got drama, ego battles, comedy, and some of the funniest reactions of the year. Clips, memes, and remixes flooded timelines, all from one perfectly timed insult. And as always, this story isn't over. Whether Ross responds massively or ignores it, when 50 wakes up trolling again, this feud will rise right back, fans ready for the next punchline, roast, and viral moment. Loud, petty, and unforgettable. That's hip-hop energy. If you want more wild stories, deep dives, and streetwise commentary, hit that like button and subscribe. You won't want to miss what's coming next.